So what if you could actually get a handle on your life's direction just by mastering 4 key areas? That is the really powerful idea we're going to get into today.
You ever ask yourself this? I mean, you look around and some people just seem to be cruising through life, right? Everything's clicking, while so many others are constantly struggling. What is their secret? Is there one?
Well, here's the thing. It's not luck. It's not some raw talent they were born with, or even that they get more chances than anybody else. The secret, the one single thing that separates people who thrive from those who just get by, is control.
And the stakes here, they're really, really high. You see these 4 pillars, they shape every single decision you make, every relationship you build, every opportunity you take. You either master them, or, believe me, they will master you.
All right, let's break this down. We're going to go through the 4 pillars you absolutely need to master: your mouth, your mind, your mood, and your money. And then we'll wrap it all up at the end. Let's get right into it.
Okay, first up, your mouth. Now, this isn't just about, not saying the wrong thing when you're mad. It goes so much deeper. It's about recognizing that the words you speak, they literally build the world that you live in.
I want you to think about it like this. Every single word you say, you're planting something. So if you're constantly talking about how hard life is, how nothing works out, guess what seeds you're planting? But if you start planting seeds of faith, of determination, of positivity, well, that's what's going to grow in your life.
Every single time you speak, you're making a choice. You can complain about a problem, or you can start talking about solutions. You can gossip, or you can encourage. You can say, I can't, or you can say, I will. Just feel the difference there. One tears you down, and the other builds you up. It's a choice.
And this is absolutely crucial. This isn't just about how you talk to other people. The most important conversation you have every single day is the one you have with yourself, that little voice in your head. If you constantly feed yourself messages like, I'm not good enough, I'll never figure this out, you're just building your own prison. But if you flip that script and start speaking words of strength and capability to yourself, you actually build the confidence you need to go out and do it.
And that leads us right into pillar number 2, control your mind. Because, where do our words even come from? They all start as thoughts, right? This is the inner battlefield. This is where the direction of your life is won or lost, long before you ever take a single action. If your mind is just filled with thoughts of fear, of doubt, of worst-case scenarios, well, that's the direction your life is going to head. But if you intentionally fill it with thoughts of growth, of opportunity, of possibility, you'll just naturally start moving towards those things. That's why you have to guard what you let into your mind. So, how do you actually do that? It's not that complicated. You can use this simple 3-step process. First, when a negative thought pops into your head, just catch it. Just notice it's there. Second, challenge it. Ask yourself, hey, wait a minute, is this thought actually true? And you know what? Most of the time, it's just fear talking. And third, replace it. Swap it out for a thought that actually serves you, one that moves you forward.
And make no mistake, mental control is a discipline. It's like training a muscle. You have to be intentional. Guard what you consume. That toxic news cycle, the endless drama on social media, it all has an effect. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. And use powerful tools like visualizing your goals or meditation to really program your mind for success.
All right, next up, pillar number 3, control your mood. So many of us go through life thinking our feelings just happen to us, like we're just passengers along for the ride. But the big insight here is that there's a huge difference between feeling an emotion and being controlled by it.
Think of your mood as the lens through which you see the entire world. And the cool part is, you get to choose the lens. Waking up on the wrong side of the bed doesn't have to ruin your whole day. You have the power, you really do, to choose your emotional state no matter what's going on around you.
And one of the most powerful and fastest tools for doing this is gratitude. It's like a secret weapon. When you feel yourself slipping into a bad mood, just stopping for 30 seconds to focus on what you're genuinely thankful for, it's like an instant pattern interrupt. It forces your brain to shift its focus from what's wrong to what's right.
So it all comes down to practicing a little bit of awareness. Just check in with yourself during the day. Acknowledge what you're feeling. Yeah, I'm feeling frustrated. But then you consciously choose your response, instead of just reacting on autopilot. And always remember, your energy is contagious. The mood you put out there is the mood you're going to get back from the world.
And that brings us to our final pillar, control your money. For so many people, money is just this huge source of stress and limitation. But when you get control of it,
money becomes an incredible tool for building the life you actually want to live.
I absolutely love this quote because it just completely flips the script on what a budget is. It's not a restriction. It's freedom. It's you taking charge and telling your money exactly where to go. It's the difference between being the boss of your finances and being reactive, always wondering, man, where did all my money go this month? And the path to getting this control is really clear. It all starts with a plan, a budget. You got to get real about avoiding that emotional spending. Buying stuff just to feel better for a minute. You have to start thinking long-term. Build up that emergency fund for when life throws you a curveball. And always, always remember this. True wealth isn't about how big your paycheck is. It's about what you manage to keep and grow over time.
Okay, so let's bring this all home. Look, you can't control everything that happens to you in life. You just can't. But you can always control your response. And right there, in that space, that's where all your power lies.
So let's recap these 4 pillars one more time. Control your mouth because your words create your reality. Control your mind because your thoughts determine your actions. Control your mood because your emotional state is a choice. And control your money because it's the tool you use to build your freedom.
And please remember, this is a journey. This is not about waking up tomorrow and being perfect at all this stuff. It's about discipline. It's about daily practice. It's about choosing just one of these areas, maybe your words, maybe your thoughts, and just taking one small positive step today.
Because ultimately, this power is yours. It's all yours. No one else can do this for you. The control, it's right there, in your hands. So the only real question left is, what are you going to do with it?